Hello traders, Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, your daily market update for Forex Gold. It is the 26th day of July. It is Monday, and this is the daily report. Currently, we do have gold trading lower, about $5 at 1184.43. It has had a low of 1178.60 and a high of 1198.80. According to MarketWatch, gold prices extended losses Monday after sales of new homes climbed more than expected, renewing hopes the economic recovery is on track and taking off some of gold's shine as a safety buy. For gold, however, there was little appeal. There's a feeling that now things are pretty stable, and this is according to Stephen Platt, a commodity analyst with Archer Financial Services in Chicago. He goes on to say that gold's lacking a real solid buying interest. Traders, here's what I'm looking at. As you can see, I've put up our Fibonacci retracement sequence, 1212 at 23%. This 1180, which is a critical level that we're at right now, is our 38%. And then, of course, 1154, which is our 50% retracement. My sentiment is that as the market came down, as we talked about on 3 occasions, it attempted to take out and trade above that 23% level. It was unable to do that. After trading in this highly defined narrow range right in here, we did see the market drop. And when the market dropped, it traded within a new band, finding support at this Fibonacci level of 1180. However, if the market cannot move and take out and begin to trade higher, my sentiment is that this area that is now technically support could in fact be an area that the market breaks below. As you know, my recommendation has been to be sidelined, sitting on the sidelines, as we have been witnessing this very, very tight and narrow range. I am noticing, though, for the first day, we actually have a confirmation of a 3-day pattern, although it hasn't come after the market moving up. And that is this. This is a dark cloud cover. A dark cloud cover is where, in Forex, of course, it's going to open at, and then it's going to close at or below the midpoint. If it closes completely below the body of the candle, of course, it's engulfing bearish, such as right in here. But this is a dark cloud cover, and this is actually a confirmation of a dark cloud cover. Now, we have had a lower low and a lower high on the market. The only thing is it's not really coming after a defined up range. But, traders, it has given me, let me say, concern in that my belief is that it is a candlestick pattern that is a bearish reversal. As long as we are trading, though, above this one particular area, which is the 1180, it is trading above support. And it has had a low that has broken below and at that, tested that area, and seemed, at least on an interim basis, to trade back up and higher above this support level. What that's telling me is that the market, in fact, has found kind of a comfort zone or an area in which it wants to trade within until it has strong fundamental news which will cause it to break one way or the other. As you can see, and we've pointed that out, we've got these 3 occasions here where the market came up. Steve Nissan calls this a scouting party. A scouting party is one in which in this case, as the market moves up, the bulls are testing the fortitude of the bears, because when the market comes and goes above this particular resistance area, it is unable to close above that. Of course, here we had that double dojis and then the breakdown. We are getting a similar activity in that we are getting a scouting party on the reciprocal or other side. As you can see, we've got a series of lows in here that have come and tested below this support level at 1180, and the market has consistently closed above it. So that as long as we get activity in which we test highs here, we can't make it, it comes down and makes new lows. If it's going to test the lows here and cannot break it, it will then, in my opinion, begin to move back up to try to test these highs again. However, we're really going to have to see what happens in the market over the next couple of days. I think that these beginning of week trading activity is going to be critical in that as long as we can test this support level and close above it, the market will have no choice but to trade higher and go back to see how it reacts in this area here, meaning the 1 2 1 2, the 12-12 area. If it can effectively though break below, and if we have closes in the market that are below this area, not lows but closes, I think that the next area it's going to go and test has got to be this 1154. So traders, my belief is that we are truly at this point at a critical stage in the marketplace. And what we really need to see is how the market trades and reacts at 1180, this 1180. If in fact the market will find support, I think that it will come back and test this 12-12 area. However, if we do get closes on a closing basis, any kind of trading activity below 1180, it will effectively change this support to a resistance area. In other words, we will be looking at the ceiling rather than the floor, and the next level that the market should logically trade to is going to be 1154. We'll have to see what this market wants to bring over this next week. It is still very, very early in the week, and of course, with gold, as always, anything can happen at any time. This has been Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, wishing you, as always, good trading. Bye-bye. We'll talk to you tomorrow on Tuesday.